One of the most effective things I did last year, I had almost 400 students. But for some students, I would call them out of a free period and sit down and say, okay, something in our relationship is not working. Something in this class is not working for you. I want to give us some time just to get to know each other and to help me understand how to make this class better for you. And students heard themselves being heard when I did this. Worked for most of them. It was important not just to listen to their voice, but to have them realize that I was taking my free period to listen to their voice. And then even if really not that much about the class changed, the way we saw each other changed. So just making sure your students hear you listening to them.
I think that approach really pays off, especially if you see kids year after year, because you have this connection that crosses school calendar years that a lot of teachers don't get. So like when I taught music, I saw kids for multiple years in a row from when they were third grade up through fourth, fifth, sixth, etc. And a lot of classroom teachers don't get that experience. So if a kid doesn't buy into whatever it is you're teaching over that year, if you have multiple years to like just consistently demonstrate that you actually care about them and who they are as a person and what they're interested in, then eventually, usually they understand and learn to trust you in most scenarios, in my opinion. And I think that's an advantage that we have over classroom teachers who see a kid for 1 year and that's it.
Yeah, you really get to watch them grow up and sort of like grow with them.
This excerpt was from episode 13 of the CSK8 podcast titled AI for All, Curriculum Development and Gender Discourse with Sarah Judd, which you can find on any podcast platform just by searching for CSK8 podcast or by simply going to jaredoleary.com, where you'll find hundreds more podcast episodes on computer science education.